Hey guys, Dylan Boots here, bringing you a new YouTube video, and this is Paragon. I have been playing this game non-stop ever since it came out. Well, not since it came out. They had been letting people play, but they allowed you to buy a Founders Pack and start playing on the 18th, and that's when I've been playing it non-stop ever since. And I wanted to show you this video because I want to show you how I make a deck. So this is the home screen, and to get to your deck you just go to profile, and then, or I'm already on decks, this is overview, heroes, and then your decks. You can see here I've got a lot of decks already made, but I want to redo one of them because I just opened 2 card packs and got some different cards, and I'm going to make a new one. So this is my deck for Muriel. She's been my favorite so far. She's a support character, and this is my support these strippers deck. I'm just going to redo the whole thing so I can show you how I make it. And it's really confusing at first. The whole thing was confusing, but the more I've played it, the more I've messed with it, and I've read some stuff, and I think I got the hang of it now, pretty much. But you just go to new deck and you pick whoever you want to make a deck for. So this is Muriel. Like I said, she's a support character, but you can make her like pure, I guess, mage if you want to say that, or all cast. I have another deck for her called All Cast Baby, and it's actually not all cast because the starter cast has actually more damage than I have, but yeah, anyway, so you just click on save, and this is how it comes up. And I always go up here and you can name your deck. So I'm gonna keep this as support these strippers. Just thought that was funny. Okay, so what you want to do, or what I do first, I'm not gonna say that's what you need to do, but this is what I do. So you go to Prime and you pick your Prime card. There's 3 different ones to choose from, and these cards are activated whenever the OP buff is obtained. The OP buff is like in Smite when you kill the fire giant and everybody gets a buff from it. So they each do different things. This is energy damage, and it gives an aura to damage versus structures, and the Centurion, and then the Warlord. I'm actually gonna pick this one for her. I think this is what I picked last time because it gives 1,000 max health and 500 max health to minions. So that would help me survive a little bit longer and help the minions push whenever we get the OP buff. So once you pick your prime, or once I pick my prime card, I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep saying you, like I know what I'm talking about, but again, this is just me. So you have your equipment cards, and then you have your upgrade cards. So what I do is first I go to my equipment cards. Right off the bat, you want to get a health potion, mana potion, and a harvester key. You probably know, health potion, mana potion, that's, standard, you know what they do, but I was really confused about the harvester keys at first. They were really confusing. I didn't understand them at all, but I have found out they're very important. You go to things called wells, and there's 2 on your side and then 2 on the outside. So like the 2 that's on your side, you can get them really easy because they're on your side, but the ones on the outside, the enemy can get them just as easily as you can get them. So you get the harvester key, you go to the well, and all you do is stand in the circle, and you'll see a little bar come up at the bottom, and it'll start to fill up, and it'll say planting harvester, I think. So once it's done, you can go fight your lane, and it slowly builds up, and once it's full, you go back and collect it. So you collect XP and CXP from it. The CXP is really important because that's your card experience, and that allows you to get more points to spend on cards. Cards are like items, so more items you have, the better you'll do because your character is, you know, upgrading more. So, and you're able to plant the harvester at the 3-minute mark. So I usually get a harvester key, I go to my lane, I do some stuff, and then at the 3-minute mark, I go back to the harvester that's, you know, closest to me on our side, and then I plant that real quick. And it only has 1 charge, so it recharges at the base. So once I plant it, I can't plant another one until I go back to base. So when I go back to base, it'll recharge, and then when I go back to lane, I'll try to push a little bit further, and as soon as the other enemy dies, like I try to get the one on the outside, because like I said, they can get it just as easily as I can, so I try to get it. But anyway, so yeah, they're very important, and whenever they fill up, just try to go back to them, you know, every so often and collect the experience, because you need it. Alright, so after those 3 things, I try to choose what kind of deck that I want to make. So we already said, like, this is my support deck for Muriel, so I already kind of know what I want to, you know, build. But if you're whatever character you pick, just try to decide what you want to do. If you want to be like all damage, or you want to get like crazy attack speed, or you just want a lot of protection, or focus on your mana, or whatever you want to build. And then you also have to pay close attention to the hero's affinity. I should have showed it back. Well, I'll go back. I'll save that real quick. On the heroes, it's not gonna show it that way. Okay, well, this is the easiest way to show all of them, I guess. So these little diamonds up in the corner, that's their affinity, and it goes: white is order, blue is intellect, black is corruption, red is fury, and green is growth. So like Decker here, she has growth and order, he has fury and order, she I think she has 2 blue, so she's only intellect, and so on and so on. So that determines what hero can use that card. So like Decker can't use a fury card, that's red, or corruption, that's black. Kalari here has like double corruption, so like she can't use, you know, a growth card. Alright, so just keep that in mind when you're building your decks. You don't want to put unnecessary cards in there, because then it'll screw everything up. Oh yeah, my decks. We'll go back into this one. Okay, so again, I start with my equipment cards, and once I decide what kind of deck I make, or I want to make, then I just pick. I start off by picking like 5 or 6 cards that I want to focus on. You don't need, or I don't think you need a whole lot of equipment cards, because you can only equip, if you want to keep a health and mana potion, you can only equip 4 more cards. So you don't really need a ton of equipment if you set and plan it out like this, and, you know, narrow it down to what you want to focus on. So as a support character, I know I'm going to need mana and mana regeneration. I probably need some cooldown reduction, and then I want a little bit of protection and some health to help me survive out there on the battlefield, because, you know, if I die really quickly, then, you know, I'm not helping my teammates because I'm not there, because I'm dead. So I can't do anything when I'm dead. So I use the drop down filter thing right here. And let's see, what did I say I want to focus on first? So we'll say max mana first. So if you do that, then all the cards come up that give you max mana. Now this is one of those cards I was telling you about that have the special affinity. So this is a growth card. So only heroes who have that green growth little diamond can use these cards. So, and this one's a good one for her because it gives me health, it gives me 75 max mana, and then there's a fully upgraded bonus. So whenever you add 3 upgrades to this card, it is fully upgraded or maxed out. And whenever that happens, this bonus is activated. So then I get 0.3 mana regen. And then it also has a unique active. You can't hardly see it because it's grayed out down there, but it says unique active, 5-second cooldown to allies. So that's another little special thing for this card. And also, I'll have to double check on this, but I'm pretty sure that this card gets activated as well. Like I have to, if I put it in my 1 through 4 slots, and then like if I put it in my 4 slot and I hit my 4, I think it activates that bonus thing. I'm not totally sure. There's some cards that do that, and that's the thing that I'm still figuring out from time to time. There are certain cards that are passive, like this one's passive, so you ain't gotta worry about it. It just gives you that stuff automatically. You ain't gotta worry about activating it. But this one, see, it says Nature's Muse, and underneath it says active. I'm pretty sure you gotta hit the button when you're out there to get it to do that extra stuff, probably. But don't hold me to that. I'm not sure if this is one of those cards or not, but there are some of those cards out there, so just be aware, I guess. So I picked that one. It adds it up there. This thing, I like these special keys. This is the Magus key, however you want to say it. It gives me some energy damage and mana, but it also, it has a 3-second harvester key placement. The other harvest key that we placed a while ago, I think it's like 7 seconds. I can't remember, but this one is in 3 seconds. So if I'm in a player versus player and I'm not against bots, sometimes I get this key just so I can go over to the side one that I was talking about, and I can get it really quickly, and I don't have to sit there and be kind of like a sitting duck, because once you're placing, the key, you can't move until that little bar fills up. So that one is really helpful because it's only 3 seconds. So I usually put that in there in case I want to use it. Sometimes I may not use it, but I always put it in there just in case. I guess it's a situational thing. Alright, so what else did I want to pick? That's okay, so I don't even know why this one's here. Well, some of these are here, and they do physical damage. You gotta look at that too. My character does energy damage, so it's like magic damage. They do physical damage, so putting that in my deck is not gonna help me because I don't do physical damage. So you gotta look at that too. What else that. I do want that because, like I said, it gives me max mana, and it also gives me the health that I wanted and cooldown reduction, which I also wanted. Let's see, what else did I want? I wanted some physical armor. This was a card that I had got just recently, and see, it's another growth card, so it benefits her better. It gives me physical armor, and it also gives me some energy damage, so it lets me, be a little more powerful. So we'll get that. Okay, so then I want some energy armor, and this is the only thing I have that gives me energy armor, so that's fine. What else did I want? Health. Alright, so all of these cards gives me max health, so I've already got that one, which, yeah, it gives me 100 max health. Where is it at? There's this one. This one gives me more energy damage, max health, and then once it's fully upgraded, it gives me 200 more max health. So we're gonna put that one in there. So you see, we've already got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, I've already got 6 cards that 6 equipment cards. So did I put that? Yeah, I put that one in there. Health regen. I only have one that gives me health regen, and it's a physical damage, so I can't even use that. Mana regen. Oh yeah, and that face comes up if you have nothing matching it, but I think I have. See, I have these other ones clicked. And that's the only one that gives me mana regen. So we're just going to stick with that. Okay, click that away. Now, once you have the cards picked out that you want to sort of focus on, then you go to your upgrade. Now this confused me at first as well, but I figured out if you want to go to upgrade a card, like each card has 3 slots. Just because I put, let's see, where's my major cast? Okay, this is major cast. It's the, I guess, tier 3, I guess you could say, cast card. It gives me, like you see there, 22.7 energy damage. Let me do this so it's a little better to see. So this one up here, oh, I forgot to say this a long time ago and I'm really sorry. Up here in the left corner are numbers. Those are how many card points that you have to have in order to equip that card. So first you gotta, equip this, which it costs 3, and then, it has 3 slots and you can, put whatever you want in it. I try to put the biggest or the best card in each one. But if you're like trying to hurry up and get back to the battlefield and like you have 1 point left or something, you could use this one just to upgrade it, get that extra bonus, and get back out on the field and help your team. So, alright. What I was gonna, sorry, I digress. I kind of veered off there. If you want to put major cast in all of those slots and get 22.7 extra cast or extra magic, if you will, you have to have 3 of those cards. Just because you put one of those cards in there doesn't mean you can keep using that card over and over. It's only how many cards you put in there. So you see the number going up? Like up here I have 14 cards out of 40. This is my major cast. I have 4 in there right now. I usually go ahead and put 6 just in case I want to fully upgrade one card, but I need some extra on another card and I don't have anything else to put in it. So I have 6 of these cards in there right now. So I could fully upgrade 2 cards over here with just this and give me more magic. But I don't want to do that, for every card. And another thing to keep in mind is you can only upgrade that card with an upgrade card that has those same stats. So, okay, so like my Elder Mage Amulet, it gives me energy damage and max health. So I can only use upgrade cards that give me energy damage and max health to upgrade that card. So that major cast card that I just put in there, I can use it on this because it gives me energy damage. So this is the part where I go through each card and see what it is and then see what I can add to it. And I'll show you right now. So Elder Mage Amulet, energy damage and max health. I'm at my upgrade cards. We already got the energy damage. So where's max health? These are my upgrade cards that give me max health. So I can add these to this card. And what I would like to do with this card is max it out on health, because I do need a lot of health. So I just got this card in a pack. It's Alpha Health. It gives me 500. 500! I wish I had more of those, but I only have 1. So I just put that in there. If you click on it again, a message will come up here and say you only own 1. So I only have 1 of those. This is Celestial Health. It gives me 400. So I'm going to put 2 of those in there. But I can't get this till later because it's 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put two greater healths in there just in case I don't get up to those points in time and I need to upgrade it. Like I said, if you need to quickly upgrade it and maybe you're behind and you can't really wait on the card points, you just want to select, a lower tier one, that's fine. I'll put some of those in there just in case. Okay, then the next one, tuned. You know what? I don't want to look at that one right now. I want to look at my Nature's Muse. Okay, so max health and max mana. So we already have our max health in there, like I said. I'm actually going to put another one of those. What did I just say? Max mana. So I'll go look at max mana. These are my only cards for max mana. I don't really have a lot. So advanced, I only have one of those. Rip. 2, 3. I'll put 4 of those. Alright. The Mage's Key, or however you want to say it. Again, energy damage and max mana. So I'll go to the next one. Cooldown reduction. I don't know if I have any that give me cooldown reduction. Oh, I do. So advanced chronos. I have 2 of those. 3. Just gonna put 4. I wonder if I have enough. Yes, Pendulum of Lord. So it gives me cooldown reduction as well. The max health and max mana. Venom Shell. Okay, physical armor and energy damage. So physical armor, because I don't have any of those. So these are the only cards I can put to this, because I think that was the only equipment card I picked that gave me physical armor. It is physical armor. This one's the best card. Like you see, it's another growth card, but it's 5. Only have one of those. Greater Guard. Divine Guard. Only have one of those. I have 2 of those. So that's 3. Alright. What was the one that gave me energy armor? Okay, that was the Toon Barrier. So energy armor. And see, we're at 34 out of 40, so we're almost done. So Celestial Barrier, that's only gonna go to that Toon Barrier because it's the only one that gives me energy armor. I only have one of those. So that's 3. Put another one just in case, like I said, if I don't get enough points. So 2 more cards. I only have 2 more cards. So what do I have the most of? So if I get to the end and I don't really know what cards to pick, we just went through all the cards and I have picked everything. I have enough cards to upgrade every card. That's the whole point of me doing this, is going through and making sure I have enough cards to upgrade every equipment card that I pick. So let's see, health and mana, max health, max mana. It's my armor, max health. It looks like I got a lot of max health, but I don't know if I have any more. Only have one. I'll put another one of those, and I'll put a lesser one. Alright, so that's 40 out of 40. I go to save, and that's all my cards. So I really hope this helped. Like I said, this is just how I build a deck, and it still might be a little confusing, but I found that this is the best way, just to break it down. As this is as simple as I can make it. There's probably other people out there that have done way better deck builder videos. I don't even know. I haven't even watched any actual videos about it. But so to break it down, pick your prime card. Make sure you get your 3 starters, the Harvester Key, the Health Potion, the Mana Potion, and then from there, pick what equipment cards you want to focus on. Use the drop down menu here to pick what you want to focus on. After you pick, say about 6 equipment cards that you want to focus on, look at each card, see what it does for you, what it gives you, and then pick your equipment cards and make sure you have enough to upgrade every card. Alright, so that was a breakdown on me building a deck in Paragon. Decks are very important, like I said. I already have a bunch made here. And pay attention to the affinities. Like this one's the Growth and Order. This one's Fury and Intellect. This is my Killer for Real. It is for Murdoch. I keep wanting to say Murdoch, and because he's on Tekken, I do believe he's Murdoch is on Tekken. Anyway, I digress again. So, yes, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. If you see anything that I've done wrong or any information that I gave that was wrong, please tell me, because like I said, this is just from me. I haven't even read that much, or I haven't watched any other videos. This is purely from me playing and just trying to figure it out. And yeah, please give Paragon a try. It's really, really fun. I really enjoy it. I can't wait till they get all the little bugs out. It's gonna be a great game. So until next time, I'll see you guys later. Mwah! Have a great day. In the actual game, she doesn't disappoint. She can inflict a lot of damage to numerous enemies at once. Being able to throw her weapon out gives her a huge advantage. Her Mushu attacks are pretty badass too. Here's a look at her aerial Mushu, her alternate Mushu, and her rage.